We can just go. Alright, so as you can see, the stove is burning, and the metal, and through the metal, the water is boiling.
And you can see it's causing convection because of the bubbles moving around, starting to come up in different patterns.
Circulating the heat
around in the water, and then therefore the steam comes off with heating the air, putting hot air molecules from the water vapor.
And then also the radiation coming off the stove is heating this up.
Okay, so the bowl is heated up now, and you see convection with the transfer of heat to the bowl, and then you see the convection moving, the heat waves of convection moving around, creating the bubbles, which create the radiation, which is the heat molecules in the air, or water vapor that's warm. And then a heat transfer is these handles are hot, but not as hot as if it was metal, because
or lower down here.
Or yeah, lower, because above the water line, so it doesn't transfer as well through the metal as it does straight through at the water line.
Basically, the boiling water heat is going from the inside wall out towards the outside wall.
And then if these were metal, heat transfers better in metal than plastic. That's why a lot of the things that are really hot have plastic on them to keep from burning yourself.
Okay, so these ice cubes are going to melt because of heat transfer, because of the volume of hot water is more than the volume of the frozen ice. So, yeah, there you go.
And now the heat's just gonna slowly go into the ice cube
and around it
and surround it, and then it'll just start moving into the ice cube, melting it. Oh, whoa, we got some melting going on. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
It's a work of God's creation.
It's more rare than a unicorn on ice skates. Okay, when we bring the flame from the lighter to this paper towel, the heat from the flame will slowly go down the paper towel, causing the paper towel to catch flame. So as you can see, the heat's transferring down the paper towel, and then slowly but surely it will finally reach here, because the heat is transferring. Because the heat is transferring down and along the paper towel.
Heat. Warm.
Okay, so that red part is the heat, and then the radiation coming off of here is going to make the water boil.
It's going to heat up the bowl, causing the water to boil,
which causes convection.
Which is convection, how the heat moves around the water, and then therefore it causes radiation when the heat rises.
Okay, so when I turn on the stove, the heat will transfer up through the metal at a lower temperature, which is the heat transfer law, is that it will transfer into it as lower temperature. So then, but eventually it will start boiling, and at that point it will be convection, because the boiling circulates the heat. So
Radiation.
And the radiation of the stove heat coming up was just going to transfer through this metal.
Is the water vapor in the air from the water, because it's so hot, it's radiating into the air.
Yeah.
So, as we saw before, the stove was heating.
It's steamed up. It's steamed up. Okay, keep on going.
Okay, so as we saw before, the stove was trying to heat up the bowl to its maximum, so the heat would transfer from the bottom of the bowl to around the water. It kind of moves in like circular waves, and so it transfers all around the water, and that's what you see the bubbles are, because it's so hot. It creates air pockets, which are the radiation from in the air.